G'day guys, Coach Brad here, and today we're going to talk about referrals and how to generate them. So probably I've referred you to Instant Referrals, which is a great book by Brad Sugars to learn more about the referral process. But what I've come up with after working with my coach, Bruce, about how to do this is something I've called my referral matrix. Okay, so I'm going to take you through that now, and so you can see how it applies to your business, but also when you're looking to find referrals for me in my business. So here we have two different axes, okay? So on this axis we have the relationship between the referrer and the prospect. And down the bottom here is the definition of what each one is. So the referrer is the person who is introducing the prospect to the provider. So I'm going to use the context of me as your coach if you were going to refer me to someone. So you would be the referrer in that instance, and I am the provider, the person who is providing the product or service or who's receiving the referral. And then the third part here is the prospect, the person who is being referred to the provider. So whoever you may introduce me to. So, all right. So first of all, the relationship between the referrer, you, and the prospect, the person you know who the coach may be able to help. Now, the second axis is about the business owner is, and this may be some of the things that you've heard them say. So you might have a business owner who you know who is driven and ambitious. You know, they're just one of those people who will kick down doors and make stuff happen. The second level is people who are doing okay from the outside and from what they're telling you, but quite often they may say things like, oh, I've got no time and I can't find good people, or they've got cash flow challenges, or people who are slow to pay the bills to them. And the third one that we sort of, kind of steer away from is the what I call the ambulance. So those people who are in business and they're just doing a bunch of dumb stuff and don't seem to want to listen, but maybe we can turn them around. So there are two axes. So let's start with the relationship between the referrer and the prospect. So let's say you know this person really, really well and you trust them and they trust you. Then the obvious thing to happen in that context is that the referrer provides a direct introduction to the provider. Now, most of you guys have done this for me in the past, and I'm very grateful for it, so thank you. So whether they're driven and ambitious, or they've got some of these signals here, maybe not so much on the ambulance thing, but a direct introduction to someone who you know and trust personally is the first stage. The second one is you may know someone who you know through the business that you deal with. You know, maybe it's a supplier or someone you're dealing with here and then on and off, but not necessarily you know them personally, okay? So in that context there, same level of scales, the business owner is, the option here is to invite them to catch up over lunch for an informal chat. So let's say it's with one of your suppliers. By all means, take them out to lunch as a bit of an acknowledgement of them being a good referrer for you, but also invite along the person that you think that there may be some benefit in working with them. All right, so that's the second level. If you're not comfortable doing that and then the relationship with you isn't quite as strong, then look at the option of tell them about or offer them a ticket to an event that the provider, me, or yourself, maybe you're having a host beneficiary event that you want to bring these people along to that I'm speaking at. Okay, so and that pretty much applies for most of the ambulance people as well. The final stage of the relationship is if it's a brand new relationship, you don't know them that well and you've heard them talk about these signals up here. What you can do then is pass on the prospect's direct details to me or the provider with or without your consent to call. So it might be just a cold referral saying, hey Brad, heard this guy talking about he can't find good people the other day. Maybe worthwhile giving him a call. In which case I might say to you, cool, great, I'll give him a call. Do you mind if I mention you? And if you say, no, I'd rather you didn't, then that's cool, I'll respect that. And it'll be coming to that person as a complete cold referral. So have a think about your business, you know. What are the signals that are going to be appropriate for your business? You know, what's your connection with the person that you're referring them to? You know, do you know them personally and trust them? And where do they fit on this scale up here? So hopefully this helps you with your business, and if you're looking for referrals for me, or if you want to build your own referral system within your own business as well. So if you have any questions, let me know and we'll get through them. Talk to you soon.